Imagine disliking me and having to watch me flourish for the rest of your life. What's happening, guys? I'm coming through in our video in this topic. We're going to talk about why the narcissist is envious of you. Yes, you watching this video right now. This is why the narcissist is envious of you. You know why? They are envious of you because they are not on your level. They are not on your level. They're haters. They're suckers. And they're victims. They have that victim mentality. They don't want to go through what they have to go through in order to get to where you're at. They don't want to have to go through the discomfort that you had to go through to get where you're at. All the painful days, all the stress, all the worrying, all the anxiety, all the hurdles you had to overcome to get to where you're at. They don't want to go through that. They would rather take life as a big old joke and just laugh at everything. Point fingers and laugh. They're giggling all fucking day. And there's nothing wrong with having a laugh. I laugh every day as well. But it's for the right reasons. I'm not watching what other people are doing and laughing at them, pointing fingers and shit like that, you know what I mean? I will laugh with a bunch of people in the gym and stuff like this. It's good medicine. And there's a time and a place where you want to take some shit very serious too and get shit done. Which is what they cannot do. Because they don't have the balls to dig like you do. They don't got a set of cojones like you got. They just don't have it in them. The work that you do is on a different level. Who you are as a human being is a different level than the narcissist. They do not compare to you. They wish they were you. They wish they could be on the level that you're at. They wish. They just don't know how to get there. They don't know how to do it themselves like you did. Because you did it yourself. And you know you did. And they don't know how to do what you did. What does that tell them? This person got to be better than me because they did it and I didn't do it. That's just how they think. And the funny thing is, they don't want to pretend and they don't want to act like this, but they think these thoughts. And you know what else they don't want to do? They don't want to ask you how you did it. They don't want to ask for advice. That's the last thing they will do, because they still want to come around you and act like they know what's going on, when really they don't have a sweet clue. They don't even know where to start. They don't even know where to begin. But you're doing your thing on a completely different level, and they just can't do it. And they hate you for it because they wish they could do that. You know what I mean? There's so many reasons why narcissists are envious of you. It could be the littlest things. You could drive a better vehicle. That's just an example I'm throwing out there because this happens with a lot of people out there. You could simply be driving a better vehicle. You could have more money in your bank account. You could be more popular. Your social media could be more lit. It could be anything. They will find something to not like you for. You know what I mean? It's the craziest shit. And it's like they have to think about these things all the time because everything is a competition to them. Everything. They can't just be your friend. They can't just hang out with you and everything's cool. It's always fucking weird. It's always weird vibes because you're on a different level. And they can't stand that. They know you're happier. They know you're brighter. They know your future is brighter. And they can't stand to be around you because it shows them. It reminds them of where they're not. And now it's bothering them. Now it's bothering them because you're around them and they feel that energy and it's like, oh shit. I don't feel like this, but this guy or this girl does. I feel weird now. Now I feel insecure because I feel inferior. You know what I mean? They can't just chill. They can't just do that, you know? And this is how these things go, guys. Some people are going to grow. Some people are going to eat snow. And it's all up to you. Do you want to be a victim for the rest of your life? Do you want to point fingers and say, this didn't happen because this and this? Or do you want to go through the pain of growing and get to your destination, to where you're supposed to go? That's something narcissists will not do. Trust and believe. They're going to play victim their entire lives. And they will forever be like that, making excuses. I've never made any excuses for things that didn't work out and things that did work out. Of course, there's no excuse for something that works out, but you know what I mean. When things didn't happen for me, it happens for a reason. You don't look at that and say, oh, you know? You carry on, you keep trying, you keep digging, you keep going. You go through that pain and you come out on the other side, on top, victorious, wearing your crown. And whenever you're wearing that crown, you'll be hated even more. And that is the truth. And they can't stand that. They want the crown. But they're not going to get the crown. Because they're not, like I said, they're not willing to go through the things that you went through. The traumatizing things that you went through, emotionally, spiritually, physically, bleeding, the tears shed, all these things. The lonely days, the lonely nights. If you want any level of success in anything, you have to spend some time alone, because no one is going to be wanting to stick around your psychopathic ass when you're putting in that work. Yeah, psychopathic ass. You have to almost be a little bit of a psycho to get yourself to where you need to be. You have to work on a completely different level than everybody else. And then you will flourish. But narcissists, they're not going to do it. They're just going to play victim, point the finger, be negative. You know, you can't do that. I don't care who you are or what you do. You can be living the dream, making the money you're making, doing the things you're doing. It doesn't define you. You being a positive person, you having a positive outlook on life, you living by truth, you doing all these things, you're doing all the right things. The way you carry yourself, it says everything. How much money you make, it doesn't matter. The cars you drive, the trucks you drive, the materialistic items you own, it doesn't matter. How you carry yourself as a human being and what's on the inside is what matters so much more than all these other things on the external. And narcissists, that's something they will never understand, because their insides are complete shit. I said it. Complete shit. You have to fix that. Fix your goddamn attitude. Fix your outlook on life. Stop being stupid. And start doing things that you should be doing. And be more productive with the things that you're doing. And for all these reasons, it's why the narcissist is envious of you. Because you are doing things by God. You are doing things by faith. And they're not. You are anointed, my friend. And they are not. And they know they're not. Because they choose not to be. And they're going to continue to keep doing the same shit. And make excuses. And be mad. And be bitter at you. Because you're showing them it's possible. You're showing them what they did not do. They could have done it. And they didn't. Because you had it in you and they didn't. And it's that simple. So the question is, for all the narcissists watching this video, are you going to do it? Are you going to man the fuck up and do what you gotta do to stop being a little bitch? Stop being a little bitch ass motherfucker. And man up and own your shit. Don't be a hater, dog. Don't be a hater. Stop pointing the finger and start doing what you gotta do. Forget everybody else. This is you. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it's a dog-eat-dog world. And all the real ones know that. And something else all the real ones know is we all got each other's backs, and we are here till the end because we are going to continue to flourish, and we are going to continue to have this same exact mindset. And we are here. But with the narcissists, it's nothing but a bunch of selfish acts. And the more you're surrounded by these individuals, the more you're going to see the truth of who they are and who you thought your friends were. And it's a deep thing to talk about. And it's interesting. And I just said a word a second ago that I didn't mean to say, by the way. Selfless. Narcissists are just selfish. That's all they are. And they're just using everybody. You don't want to be surrounded by anybody like that. You don't want anybody like that in your life. Period. You want somebody that has value and meaning towards who they are as a person, because that's a real person forever. Those are the only people you want in your life, is somebody that is real forever. I talk to more people on a day-to-day basis that is not even in the same damn province as I live in. You know what I mean? I talk to more people that don't even come from where I come from. Haters. They're not hanging with you. They're not doing what you're doing. They're too busy hating. They can't keep up. They ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? No one's on your level. They're not doing the things you're doing. And you guys, I know a lot of you guys can relate to the exact same thing. They're just not on your level. It's usually your own damn people that is the worst. And no, not all of them. I do have people that I'm very cool with here, that I do see on a day-to-day basis as well. But I talk to way more people that's not from here. That's the thing. And if I follow you, we are cool. But there's so many people that I grew up around, and there's so many people from my past. I used to have thousands of friends where I come from. Now it's very, very small. Very small. And I'm following more people that don't even come from the same places I come from. And that's just the truth. You are the chosen one. You are the odd one out. And that is the best place to be. Because all these other schmucks, they don't know what the hell they're doing. And they're not real friends. They're not going to be there. They're not there for you. Why would you be there for them? They want to not even acknowledge you, don't acknowledge them. It's that simple. You know? All because of what you did with your life. That's why things like this happen. Because you're not doing stupid ass things all day. And this is just how it goes. When you want to be your best self, you are going to lose friends. When you become woke, you're going to lose friends and family. And these things are going to happen. And these people are going to be envious of you because they know. They can smell what you're going through. They can smell what you are up to. They can smell to where you're headed. But they can't get a taste of it. They can only smell it. And they don't know how to taste it. They don't know how to get there. They don't know how to do what you're doing, and they're too stubborn to ask. They would never expose themselves like that. They would never, ever make you think that you were doing better things than them. You could have made it. You could have made it 100 times over. You could have became the best in your field. Did it all. And they still won't acknowledge you. They're still just going to, treat you like shit like they always did. So, that is why you have to discard the narcissist. That is why you have to get away from these individuals. For your own sake. And never look back. because they were just nothing more than an illusion this entire time. And you know what, guys? Since I was a young person, I knew exactly what I was going to do with my life. I didn't know what, but I knew exactly what I was going to do and who I would end up becoming. And that is just my best self. I didn't know, like I said, exactly what I was going to do, but I knew how I was going to end up, which is on top, which is my best self, you know? And it's a surprise to some of these nerd haters, and it's like, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. Why are you surprised? Did you, like, that just goes to show they cannot see what you see. You see something completely different, and you have all along. They might have thought you were foolish. They might have been pointing the fingers at you. They might be thinking you're stupid until they see certain results, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna hate on this person more now. And that's just how it goes, guys. That's just how it goes, and it's how it's always going to be. The higher you climb, the more they're gonna hate. And the more they hate, the more you elevate. So more the merrier. I'm going to cut this video off now. I hope you guys enjoyed this talk. You know what? I might do another video. I'm feeling it. I'll be back.